in history, guys, I've already talked about the men's of division boxing right now, and even though I'm already planning on pushing ourselves forward right now, ladies and gentlemen, and even though I only have like 3 topics to talk about, I will point this out. Now, first of all, guys, let's just get to the men's heavyweight division of boxing. Now, as of right now, guys, we've been having the top 50 professional boxers in BoxRec, and we've been having some interesting competition. A lot of upsets, a lot of turnarounds, and surprisingly, some interesting competitors that we really don't really expect to be here for long. And for Deontay Wilder at 39 years old, ranked number 32 as we speak, that's pretty shocking that he's still here as we speak. And even though he's number 6 in the USA in BoxRec, but number 32 in the world, I don't even know what he's planning on doing. Some people said that he wants to be in the Bridgerweight to fight for WBC title. They believe that he should get another chance, but at this moment, everything that happened to Deontay Wilder and well, should I talk about his trainer Malik Scott? At this moment, guys, Malik Scott, guys, Deontay Wilder is out of the bushes, but not in a good way. Even if he comes out of like for what happened against him and Joey Zhang is dumb enough already. There's nothing to be said there. He has nothing for it when it takes. And guys, here's the thing about Malik Scott. Like, guys, Malik Scott has been in so much controversy. Ever since his round 6 TKO loss against Derek Chisora happened 2013, and then a year later, he takes on a nobody, only to fight March 2 months later against Deontay Wilder, the person that he would train years later, when Deontay Wilder knocked him out in the first round by KO in March of 2014, and then Deontay fought against a guy named Jason Gavern in August, and then he fought against Berman Stavern for the WBC title in January 2015. But around this time, Malik Scott, he became nothing but a bum. Like, yes, his 2 bigger wins, like Alex Lepay in 2014 and Tony Thompson in 2015, were his good wins, but yet again, they were already past their prime. And then he lost against Luis Ortiz, which was known for him taking several attempt dives when he fell to the ground 5 or 9 times in a 12-round fight. All he was doing was taking on his jogging shoots, going clockwise, counterclockwise, blocking this or that, talking to referee Jean-Robert Lane that day in Monte Carlo, because this was in wait, what was it? Poland? I think it was Monte Carlo was in Poland. No, Monaco. Monaco. That's where Monte Carlo is. Sorry, the red and white flag sometimes confuses me because the red and white is also Polish, but Monaco also has the same color. But yeah, in Monaco that year in November 2016, with Malik Scott doing his running shoes and him also telling to the referee that he was rabbit punched and at the time, but you look back at it, guys, I wish some fans can understand the stupidity of Malik Scott, of how stupid he was and how boring that 12-round fight was and how disappointing Luis Ortiz picked up that win. And then, well, of course, Malik Scott never boxed again, and he retired for good after that lame fight. And after that, Tyson Fury defeats him, and Deontay fires Mark Breland because he threw the towel in because he wanted to protect Deontay Wilder from not dying. But hey, can you blame him? Like, guys, in 2019, 4 boxers, 2 of them in the United States, died in similar fashions in the ring days apart of each other. Like, if you viewers look up information about boxers that died in the ring in public square, you viewers can tell that even though us fans don't really care about fatalities, but if you're a trainer or a manager managing a fighter that you care about, you're not going to let them stay in the ring and die in the ring. Like, Deontay Wilder was the one that fought. He lost against Tyson Fury a full year and a half later, defeats Robert Helenius, which was the only win for Malik Scott there, loses against Joseph Parker, and then 6 months later in 2024, in June the 1st, Joey Zhang gets a 5th-round TKO and knocks out Wilder down. And before you know it, Malik Scott enters the ring and congratulates Zhang while Deontay's still in the canvas. It's so embarrassing that Deontay Wilder is the biggest idiot in God's green earth. For reasons why he took this trail means why should we let him continue after firing Mark Breland? And besides, even it's not also Mark Breland's fault for being involved with this. Even Deontay Wilder's other trainer at the time that he was with at the time, his name was I think it was Jay Diaz. I think it was Jay Diaz. Because that guy also at the time, someone stated around the time in February 2020, which was their second rematch for Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2, they stated that because Deontay Wilder weighed an assumption of 212 pounds in the first fight with him and Fury in December 2018, they thought it was a good idea for him to take up some weight. Yes, he was 223 pounds when he took on Dominic Brazil and then lost a few more pounds at 219 against Luis Ortiz. But they decided to give him up to 231 pounds. They decided to let him gain more weight in that second fight with Fury. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Why would you put yourself in that situation? Even the 40-pound costume they gave to him that night might have not been that good either. Even if they are telling the truth, that's still a stupid idea. It was their fault that they let Deontay Wilder made the downfall of Deontay Wilder because his trainers and managers were the ones at fault for ruining Deontay Wilder's career. And Malik Scott was the one that finished it. And now people are saying that they want to have Deontay Wilder taking on Alexander Usyk because in 2017, 2018, the only three heavyweights people were talking about were Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and AJ. Alexander Usyk defeated those two British dudes, but the only one that he hasn't was Deontay Wilder. And even though in 2021 we have had some critics and information stated that Deontay Wilder and Alexander Usyk didn't like each other, and people were building up that if Deontay Wilder defeats Fury in the third fight in October of 2021, which, spoiler alerts, he didn't, then that means they would have a match against Deontay Wilder versus Usyk. Well, that failed. And it's already a big failure because at this moment, is there going to be money to be made if that's the case? The thing is, Deontay Wilder couldn't handle Joseph Parker and his movements because Joseph Parker found the strategy. Deontay Wilder doesn't come to a fight to win rounds. He wins by knockout. He doesn't care how many punches he throws, even if his opponent threw that amount of punches. He just wants a knockout. He barely won his two fights against Luis Ortiz, and both of those two fights in Luis Ortiz was winning the fight. Even though in the first match, the judges actually gave Deontay Wilder a 1 point after 9 rounds when he knocked him out in round 10. But I found the judging scorecard somewhat controversial there. And then the second fight, he was still winning by a good margin of points. So you can tell that Deontay Wilder can't handle this. I just don't see him. I just don't see no money in it to be made for Deontay Wilder versus Alexander Usyk. It just doesn't make sense.